for a lot of owners that say, well, we can't get to the energy data in our building because it's in a proprietary format. And unfortunately, over the years, different vendors and systems and even the AEC industry, they intentionally make the data difficult to get to because then they can sell it to you in a format that is their own format and you're kind of stuck to their format. So it's a business strategy versus a technology issue. The technology has been there for years to allow these open connections. Many different groups were involved, including PAE, Pacific Northwest National Lab, NIST, Skycentrics, and others. And we took their BIM, their building information model, and put it in what we're calling a cloud BIM format. It's called a cloud native, cloud first approach, where if you have things in the cloud, whether they're local or actually in the cloud, then they can talk with a common language and connect the sensor data to the floor plan. So we took all the great data that was kind of a spaghetti code format and structured it. Once you structure it, you get a living building that has knowledge and meaning that can be queried by humans and machines to make decisions about the day-to-day operations of the building. So when we dial on our mobile devices an area code, it knows to go to that area code and call up the other phone. And all the technology in the background is just invisible. You don't need to worry about it. You just punch in the number or ask your phone to call that number, for example. So that's what's happening here. Essentially, systems can say, hey, I want to see the current level of the battery in the building. They're collecting energy from the PVs on the roof. What is the percentage of the battery in the building? Because that's critical for day-to-day operations, and it can answer to that. So if it's in a machine readable format, in other words, when you go on the internet and you type a web address, that's kind of a standard in the background that says if you type in HTTPS, you get to the site. If you don't have that protocol, then you have to go to that system and say, hey, we want to get a document from your server. It didn't used to happen like that. So these standards allow the data to flow to other systems. And literally, if you have an open connection, it could take seconds or minutes to actually create the connection versus 12 months, 18 months, or never